Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. How's everybody doing? How about we start off with the second episode, Reunion and Turnabout. I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful weekend so far, because that was no accident. That is me and my ride right there. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I was murdered by that person. And my Joy-Cons just vibrated. Oh. Okay, off to a fantastic start. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eeny? Einy? Eeny, Einy? I know, just like a hello to an... Maya? Why is Maya in... I finally get to see you again, Anne. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Is Maya in jail again? Again? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Wonderful, we get to see her again and she's already in jail for the second time. We gotta find a way. We gotta find out what the heck is going on here. Oh, what depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun, is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. How's it going? But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. That costs $1,500? Looks like it's made out of chocolate. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. Turner Gray. Turn her gray. I just hope that's not the pun. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Great Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Sheesh. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Ugh. So, 14 patients died and this happens. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice accident. Sheesh. Why would I? No, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You saw that, right? He was like this. Prove I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I have the innocent face. My headphones slipped off. Oh no. Hey Rodrigo, if you came in to see my lovely face, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. What's going on with you? You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya, why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, wait. Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm gonna have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh! We're gonna see Maya do a channeling? That's gonna be cool. So wait, does that mean we're going to her hometown? Wait, the women of the Fae clan have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Yeah, an adult who loves burgers. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? You want to see her too, don't you? You want to watch? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Oh boy, here we go. Shireen Village. So this is where she lives. So this is Shireen Village, Maya's hometown. Whoa, hello. Why, hello there. She's adorable. I think he needs smaller glasses. They keep sliding down his face. But you don't understand, the bigger glasses help him out more. He loves those bigger glasses. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming down this way. Nick! It's Maya! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. Oh, you hear this music? You hear this wonderful music going on? It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I hadn't known you were this close, I'd visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh. Well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Oh yeah, we got to talk. So Maya, here's my attorney's badge. It's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean by tarnished? Well look, this badge is like every other. It's bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. But you know, polishing it once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh wait, can I present profiles? Oh, Maya's 18. Whoa. Previously, she was 16. It's been 2 years later already? Holy heck. I'm warning you, I'm not the same weak Maya you knew a year ago, Nick. You seem to have a lot of faith in yourself. You'll see soon enough. I think you'll be totally shocked by how good my hamburgers are now. Were you training to be a medium or a cook? What about Mr. Gray? Hey, it's my client. Client, huh? You're really serious about your work, aren't you? I thought I'd say it once just to try it out. Like how you always say my client. Now she's at the legal voting age. Now she can vote. She can save our future from Edgeworth? The judge? I don't know. Let's check around here. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. The best giant rock I've ever seen yet. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called a Curain Boulder. There is a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, It's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Vote for who? Vote for Edgeworth. Edgeworth will save the world. An old bus stop. It says Currain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. So remember, if you want to come here, make sure you come by the first or second bus. It's an old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in well with this area. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. What? Is something wrong with having Edgeworth as president? President Edgeworth. Rustic thatched roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around though. Make the prosecution. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fame Manor, the place Maya calls home. She lives in that giant place? That giant place right there behind me? It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Wow, Maya's living in style. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Currain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They die. They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Aw, Pearlface, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable, just like yours truly? Cousin, wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. Oh, I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Currain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling at my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Oh boy, I can't wait for those burgers. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. The same perky Maya as usual. Now, welcome everyone to the meditation room where the channeling will begin. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Alex has been in this room many times. Many channelings for you. Let's check around this place. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. What? Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. How to save money, everybody. 1. Don't eat. Someone with a lot of skill wrote those 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. So once in a lifetime is like their version of YOLO. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. No, Pixel, save money. No! The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there was a strong lock on this door to top it off. That very strong lock, I tell ya. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice, like, that is bright right there. Mr. Dr. Gray, have you seen my badge? Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon compared to you lawyers. I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patients right now, but listen good. I'm not the one that made that mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. Yeesh. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. I know I can check the map. Here it is, the map. Wow, what a beautiful place. I love this place. It's so plain. It's a partial map. Oh, here's Pearl. She's 8? She's 8. Wow. And she's a genius with channeling? So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Curaine School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya's a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the door where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure. Can we go in there now? The chamber. Whoa. There's so many candles. Whoa, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. What else could they be? That won't be the most surprising age you'll see. Good sir, who might you be? That looks like a fire hazard? No, CB, no. I'm the fire hazard, thank you very much. My name is Phoenix Wright. Her hair, though. Her hair's like... Oh. 1,000,000 degrees! Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? I'm not good at all. You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. This tea is delicious. Can I splash some on your face? Ah! Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it. Not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? How to not make a first impression? Me. It doesn't look like tea? Okay, fine, Alex. She's drinking a candle. It looks like candle wax on the side. She's drinking a candle. What scent candle is that? Tea-scented candle. The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Here, my attorney's badge. Good sir! Oh my goodness, she got inspirited. Oh, oh. We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. Just go up and talk to the first person you see. That's how you make friends. That's how I became banned from many stores. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a fae alright, just as odd as the rest. Oh yeah, let's check around this place. The candles here. All these candles. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree. Have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they will become cursed. Hey Jacob, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. I'm just a bit of an idiot. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Q-R-E-N. You just woke up? I woke up about 2 hours ago. I would have streamed at 10 a.m. today, but I really needed to sleep. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Oh, what else can we search around here? I'm not sure how many times she says good sir. Good sir, Alex. Good sir, good sir. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. But what about the candles here? All of these am I not going to know about all these candles here? I'm never gonna know about these candles. So good. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Alright, let's go talk with good lady here. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes! Wow, 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 wow. Oops. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? We bleed. She carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Curain channeling technique. Okay, then, where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Curain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So she's not even as strong as Maya. How strong is Pearl? So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. It looks like she's drinking a blue candle with white wax. She is drinking a candle. You didn't know that? All the spirit mediums drink candles. Here's my candle right now. This delicious, invisible candle. Ah, what a candle. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Curain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped mine from doing it in front of me before. That's true. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. The one who ran away from me, yes. With that heavy necklace, though. Can she even stand up with that? Oh, that odd. She's my daughter now then. What was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! Haha, she's very oddly cute. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. I won't talk with her. My goodness. Yeah, because Pixel looks too scary. I am not too scary. Quiet. Ah, the winding way. It looks nice out here. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Yeah, to burn everything, right? You gotta burn every single thing. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something was with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. You sure it doesn't look interesting? It looks broken. Reminds me of episode 5 with the broken jar. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash and cause pollution to the air. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. It's not broken? Then what's this? What's all these cracks? What do you mean not broken? It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Ooh, I want to feel that peacefulness right there. The side room. Who's been sleeping here? So this is the side room. Looks like more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. It's probably just a pattern. Okay. Looks like someone is sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them, but I will examine it. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Fine. And this is where I'll sleep. It's my bed. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Curain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? So yeah, everybody, you can buy this bear right here at the Curain School for $59.99. Oh, it's Mr. Grizz, you're right, from Splatoon. No, nobody's throwing a spell on me. No spells on me. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. You're supposed to slide those doors open. From here I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Oh, it's so nice in here. But I guess that's it. Whoa. Hey you, hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. Wait, what? I'm sure I've heard that southern accent. Southern accent? No. Why is Shabe here? Oh, well, Abby, it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, She has a lot of hair. Lot of hair, was it? Lot of who? Wait, you best not be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun of... I was complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was cause of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. But looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of their witnesses, and came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak. Minor details, stop being so uptight letting little things get in the way. The name's Hart. A lot of heart, don't you go forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. A lot of hair. Now listen here, I'm here to take some pictures today. Gonna get myself a real scoop. Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean? You betcha, the hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? You never picked that option before, Jacob? Well, now you know. You can always pick a lot of hair. Because as for me, I'm not a lot of hair. Except for the beard part, but that's just it. I'm not a lot of hair. We should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. So Jacob, I take it that you played Phoenix, right? A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. Episode 4, Ace Attorney. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Like the time she yelled at Maya for activating her camera, and the time she betrayed us, and the time that she didn't listen to us, and the time where she talked a lot. Good times. You're on the 3rd case of this game. Ah, gotcha. Alright, I think it's about to begin. We will now begin the channeling. Missing Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. Pixel, have I gotten 100 points in Tetris 99? Yes, I did. I got the Game Boy skin for it. It's amazing. You will love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. Why does that look like a boss key? That's the key I need to face the boss of this place or something. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go! He is very excited to see what happens. Click! My favorite character, Click. Now, let's wait patiently out here for them. You finished this game already, Alex? Well, no spoilers, okay? Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts and tea candles and candle tea. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear Madame, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are ya? Hey, Jacob, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Rodrigo, you finished the 3 Phoenix games since you first had it on the 3DS. Oh. Gotcha. This is Curane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Well, she shut Lana up now. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. I love that little thing she did there. She was like, and somebody got shot. Hey now, what was that just now? Heart of the Heartland, the United States of America, the United States of the United World. It came from inside the chamber. Whoa, hey, that's a gunshot. Hey, excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. And then when she loses the bet, she just takes it off. Here you go, my afro. Maya's in there. Oh, we gotta break in there. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break the door. Is that right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is, don't try to stop me. You can send a repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Oh, that sounds like it hurts. But wait, we got through. Dr. Gray is dead. Dr. Gray. Lana. I was, That's freaking terrifying. Is that Maya? I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lana, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. She dies too. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. That was freaking terrifying though. That was like creepypasta material. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, please don't show. Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physique appearance changes. Then again, weren't there the only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. Oh, poor wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patient doesn't do what he says, he starts hollering like a wolf. Must have been real rough to work. Wow, I almost have real rough to work with for him. So I guess we're just gonna check back inside. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mr. Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Real wolf. Guess I just have to wait. Oh, wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? That is a grin of a man right there, who wears the same bandage for 2 years now. Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. It's Gime Shoe. The two of them went into the chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Fine, everybody. Can I check the chamber out? Dr. Gray's body's moved. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. So it's Gumfoot. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? First, my badge. I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later, alright, pal? He didn't even take a glance at it. He doesn't care about my badge. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things are looking now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed and he was shot. Oh, was he? Let's go search around here. Oh, I can't check the blood out. Nothing out of the ordinary, I guess. Oh, I can't really examine here. Gumshoe won't let me. Oh, wow, okay. I'm out of here. I can't really examine anything now. Anybody in the side room I can talk to? Looks like it. Oh, I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Then what's this? Who's in there then? If you're pretty sure someone is sleeping, somebody should be under that blanket. Like, how can I help you? Oh, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? It's a body pillow. You mean I could have slept on that bed the whole time with a body pillow? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
How come every case has like a very, very weird character? Case in point, her. Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, uh, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Miney. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Wait, Eni? Wasn't that back at the cutscene, or am I not supposed to know that yet? Parapsychology? Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it.
Oh, why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Maybe she is? So what brings you here today?
I'm like, so I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
She does that little tongue thing. Dang it. Yeah, she does that tongue thing like, baka. Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time cause I, like, slept a long time.
Sheesh, the way she talks though. So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So, who was, like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. She's quiet about that. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah.
She sounds like she's trying to hide something. So much like, yeah, like Rodrigo, like. Mike and Ike's, like and Ike's. There is no one here as usual. Hey, Pearl! Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she's got in her hand? Wait, I've seen it somewhere before. I present to you my badge. Oh, I failed. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Did I do something bad? Can I go back and talk to her? Oh, she comes back. Let me try talking. Oh, come on, Pearl. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it my odor? Is it me? Pearl, stop running away from me! Do I have anything that can help me? I doubt it. I don't have anything right now that can help. I think there's a bird at my windowsill again. Hold on a second. Why is there birds going on my window? Birds! Yeah, the birds are trying to nest in my windowsill. I don't want them making a nest there. I think one came back. Bird! No! No bird! No bird here. Get the bird off. Bird! They'll start making a nest in there. then they're gonna start pecking my window, break inside, and attack me. Getting invaded by birds. I'm getting invaded by birds. I'm getting raided by birds. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta?
God, don't let it be me next!
Ugh, don't scare me like that.
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you had another dead body on your hands. Mine.
Getting invaded by birds. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you?
Nah, well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing.
What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is too much, I say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh yeah!
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Oh, she did too, even.
The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story.
Lotta.
Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century.
I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Yes. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? 'Cause we had.
We have and we had. Oh, dear madame, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz?
Alright everyone, listen up, you too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fame Manor tonight, until one of us dies again.
What a mess, I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Oh, poor Maya. The next day. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. 2 hours later.
Nick!
Maya.
What am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center.
I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. It's the player's fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so...
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me, I understand.
Poor Maya, now the music's even sadder. Smile, you're on candid camera, everybody. How's the guard doing? This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored, not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. But yeah, he's got those dead eyes right there. He's got them dead eyes. So you're the master or something of the Curating School of Channeling?
Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title's passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday.
But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's just all an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Ah, the good old sign of depression. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. I don't like it when they show that. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes and I began the channeling.
This is sounding kinda creepy, like the beginning of a scary story.
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing?
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It was something like that.
I see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell too.
Under the ground?
Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before.
I guess this is all about the info I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay?
Huh? It? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But...
What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed that person. With these 2 hands.
What is with the sad music? It's too sad. That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure.
Stop it!
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I will. When is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait,
how much free time do the courts have that everything happens tomorrow? Tomorrow?
This jewel, this is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Slightly translucent, it's small but has a deep, profound aura about it. The Magatama? Interesting. Alright, might as well just head back to my office. No free time, only trial. Like that dog, like no take, only throw. No free time, only trial. Phew, feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right! Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Oh, right there. Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's gonna be of any help. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. So dark, though. Wait, I wonder. Who's that guy in the middle? Dun dun dun! It's Phoenix Wright. And that's an explosion right there, or a giant Cheeto dust cloud. Oh yeah, we got some new profiles. Edie is 21 and a college student. Dick Gumshoe is 31. He was 29 before. A lot of heart, and Morgan Fay. She doesn't have an age. See, she's ageless. Oh yeah, I gotta examine Charlie. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may have been in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. Aw, Charlie. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. Oh yeah, I love how it keeps updating these things. A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but... Eeny meeny like eeny meeny miny mo. Oh, that's so corny. Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spells, so I guess it can stay. Oh yeah, I don't want to become a spell taker. Difficult legal books standing in a formidable row, they mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one. I guess. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Like today. No, a few days ago. When he died. Yesterday. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? We're gonna find that out soon enough. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Oh yeah, let me see if Pearl's still out there. I gotta talk to Pearly. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? She's not here? Come on. Wait, there's a box in here now.
Oh, hey, like you're that guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy.
No, I'm a lawyer, but I can work on teeth if you want. I just point my objection finger at your teeth and it pops out.
That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire.
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is wrong.
Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here?
So, like, I studied this thing called psychology at this college, and
You told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today.
oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad?
No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Huh?
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like,
Stop saying like!
the medium's training, or like, how they inherit the spiritual power, or how they smash that like button.
I suppose. This village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Like squid, like CB, like skit, like kid CB, like. Do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Like, let me get a sip of my, like, drink, like, okay? Like, that's good, like real good, like, good. Like the victim. About the victim, like Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? And before Pixel gets so tired of the word like that he bans the word, I'm gonna tell everybody to smash that thumbs up button instead of like button now.
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah.
Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Smash that approval button. Yes.
Like, I'm really sorry, and I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it.
Who said anything about giving this to you? Get out of here with your leg face. So I guess I'll check out the chamber next. It looks like Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah! Lunchtime, CB. Enjoy your lunch.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
How you don't like it when there's a character on the other side, like they've been waiting for you for a long time. Good morning.
I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter that you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry croissants. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. She's like not hiding like any like thing, like it's like hard to say word. Alice, you lost me. You lost me. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions, while I have the chance, I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy?
Like how? Alex, stop!
that man, like, murdered me. Like, so I, like, killed, like, him.
Maya?
Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Like, with my eyes.
My brand, what happened here in this room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mr. Maya on the head.
To make her go unconscious, correct?
That's correct, I used my tea candle. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Spirit severing technique?
The spirit of that nurse was inside of Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Nope, it's not gonna work. No one's gonna believe that. By the way, what is this room exactly?
The chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when an experienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt, but how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
that folding screen there. It is the Curane's sacred writings. Along with the Curane's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Not for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Like, oh, forget about Maya, the dead Dr. Gray. The folding screen is what matters more. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the Branch family.
Wow, she's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what? What should I quit? I shouldn't quit.
Oh my.
Well, what is it?
That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession?
I'm sorry.
Return it to Maya at once.
Yes, madame. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? She let me have it. It's mine. Finders keepers, losers weepers. So I guess there's really... what else can I show? Oh wait, I tried showing her the paper. That didn't work. She really gets angry a lot to Phoenix, I know. Her head's about to pop off like a freaking grape. Like, what is wrong with her? Oh, Maya must be in another round of questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but these kinds of cases aren't usually taken lightly either. I guess I'll come back later. Where is everybody? Oh wait, I'm a doofus. I can search the chamber now. Let's search the chamber. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. What about these dang candles? I want to know more about the candles. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. Wait, this is... it's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Oh, whoa, is that where the bullet... wait. If Maya was on the right, and Dr. Gray was on the left, and Dr. Gray was shot from the left, how did a bullet get to the right?
Oh, well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright, please tell Maya I said hi.
What was that?
I mean, Mystic Maya.
I will tell her.
She gets angry all the time. All the time. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. I can touch it now. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Could someone be hiding back there? Phoenix, do you know something that I don't know? Who is Pearl here? She's here! Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. She was holding on to it this whole time. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh, I'm gonna cry! I'm in trouble now! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one to channeling.
That's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Oh, she ships us. She's 8 and she ships us? What?
So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can.
I mean, besides the whole thing, she is pretty adorable. Look at her, though. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I studied the Curating technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that thing you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday.
Huh.
If you want it, I can give it to you.
Sure, I'll take it. Well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. There we go, an old steel key.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute just to call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? Whoa, that flash of light is bright. Whoa.
Please take this, I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
You wish Pixel was refined also? For $5, I can be as refined as you want me to be. Right here in this chair. See people's secret, also welcome cash?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Oh, this is interesting. When we meet somebody hiding a secret, you mean like Her? Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other lately.
She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No! How old do you think I am? Hold on, I gotta check out this thing here. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costume sit at the bottom. You never responded back to me, am I right, just allergies? Like I said, I rarely just respond on my phone. I get a lot of notifications that I forget things. I lost about 0 friends that time. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. Like, if I don't respond to your text, you still chat with me here. Either way, I'm not ignoring you.
I like totally don't know him.
Wait, what's it? Hey, whoa! What is going on here? What is this?
Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Huh, what?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
Psyche locks? Huh.
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see.
Lock.
If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. You will die. I don't think you have the proof if you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Oh, the E is silent, so it's just Psych Lock? Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Psych Lock thing a try. Alright, so let's present this. He says take that when presenting the Magatama. Take that! Show me your secrets! Oh, well, it's like a cross-examination. Whoa, I got my life? Eeny miny, I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. No, it's the reverse. You come here because I don't respond. You still come here anyway.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Edie and Dr. Gray. That shows a connection. I think the paper will work. Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Ouch, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? So don't I have the proof? Huh. Indirectly. What's the indirectly? Because I know the folding screen won't work. Dr. Turner Gray, Edie. Do I present one of those people? Or don't I have it yet? Because she just told me that I'll present him. Oh dang, that doesn't work. I'm losing life here. Do I not have the evidence I need? I don't think I have the evidence needed. Yeah, I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I'll try somewhere else. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something like that? What do you have there, Gumshoe? A gun? No! Oh, sorry. Freaking Gumshoe, here, look at my badge. Hey, look, it's my attorney's badge. Ah, good one, pal. You're always good for a laugh with your little badge. But a real man has a police badge.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I was wondering if I could see it too?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's not that important anyway. Poor Phoenix. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. He must mean Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta,
I took some hot pictures earlier.
huh?
Remember, I took some pictures of the murder scene inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray, the victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. We already have it. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Von Karma? What? Von Karma? He's back? Manfred Von Karma, he was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. I thought he got arrested. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. He's back already. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Edgeworth? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pals, Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13. What? How can someone be a prosecutor that young? And hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Oh, kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. And that's a surprising age? Working a very legal profession at the age of 13. So all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgeworth! Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Gone? Like gone? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep on the wheel. At the wheel. Wait a minute. Relation! I'm gonna run down the winding way with the piece of paper in my hand like, look what I got! You fool! Take that! I got the evidence in my hand right here. I'm gonna rub it in your face. This time I got it. Thank you, Gumshoe. Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Miney.
Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? You can imagine Phoenix throwing evidence at people's faces? Case in point, play Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and play as Phoenix Wright. He literally does that.
So you noticed, she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. He throws projectiles from the evidence, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Hey, we broke the lock in her heart. Unlock successful. Hey, I get life back. That is so cool. Now we can talk about it. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. I broke the lock in your heart. You have to tell me everything. It's legal to.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psycholock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to, but I'm gonna pry everybody's hearts. How many locks do you think I have, everyone? If you were to use the Mikatomi on me, how many psycholocks would I have? 1, 2, 4?
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Got it, Pearly, got it. Pearls is so cute! I love her! Anybody in the chamber? Nobody in the chamber. Alright, let's go head outside. There's a lot of heart out here.
Mr. Nick.
Oh, what's wrong?
I have never left Terrain Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You were gonna meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Oh, she doesn't want to come with me? Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Innie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Maya? What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
Wait, that voice. It's Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
It's Mia! I missed her so much! Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia.
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So tell me all about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
Yeah... I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is? Tell me, please, the secrets.
Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Mia, have you seen my badge? Mia.
Wow, this badge brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? I would love to stand with you at the defense's bench one more time.
Mia. That's really sad.
This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it?
Maya gave it to me, but...
I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay?
She's looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. A soft look in her eyes. The folding screen? Could you take a look at this?
Is that really all you have, Phoenix?
There's no time left.
Try to show me something that will help you tomorrow's trial.
This sounds like it will help me in tomorrow's trial. Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that will make your that makes your case tomorrow.
And she doesn't know anything about that. Alright, let's talk. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah. She said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that's impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
Ooh. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key that I hold.
And we already did. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. Knock the judge out with the key.
But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. But this day was gonna end with a turn for the surprising. What? What? Mia's holding secrets? What?
What's wrong?
That's right, only I can see the psych locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? To be continued after finding out that Mia has locks on her? What? We get to see her again and then she's locking her secrets out? Come on. I guess we won't find out anytime soon. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's a successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man.
I don't have locks, what are you talking about?
He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good.
Mystic Maya! Oh,
Mystic Maya! Hurley! You showed up, thanks for coming all this way! I was really worried about you.
Oh, she came outside the village to see us!
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not, I ran.
I can't, oh my, if it takes 2 hours by train. Hurley's amazing. She must be exhausted though.
Hurley, what about the train? Huh? What's a Twain?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Ah, they're yelling in her head!
It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
Is he really gone? Like, gone? It can't be.
Who the heck is that?
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. All the prosecution and defense prepared. Whoa. She's beautiful. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? He drank peach tea Snapple?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
What, does she have a whip? Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... What? Did she just whip the judge?
I'm talking.
Oh no.
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you.
Ah!
My Joy-Cons vibrate on the desk. It scares me.
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position, Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
I like her. I can see why I like her now. Hey, Tomboy Go Gamer, welcome to the stream. What's going on? You're just in time for the foolishly fool, foolishly dream, foolish dream stream.
10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I will have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Wow.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall not call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father, like daughter, I suppose. Hey, it's Gumshoe.
Witness, your name and occupation?
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone will please look at this map. The chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? I'm a foolishly fool who foolishly plays foolish games foolishly? How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing A-okay. I'm doing fantastic! That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed inside the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. So to anyone who's lost right now, the victim, Dr. Turner Gray, was believed to be killed by Maya Fey, who was channeling a spirit, Mimi Miney. Maya was channeling her spirit, and then suddenly, as Maya, killed Dr. Gray. And now here's our new prosecutor, 18-year-old Franziska von Karma, who was a prosecutor at the age of 13. There we go. I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Alright, time for witness testimony for the cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range, but before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish off the victim after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Well, that was very short, though. Alright, though, let's cross-examine. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have... Wait, you hear that objection? Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you're missing whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Fey's, were also on the grip, sir. Oh. You gotta get back on that game, tomboy. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Oh, I walked right into her hands there. All I did was press on for info. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point-blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point-blank?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
My goodness, you can't stop saying fool. Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Well, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya Fey's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will scream. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. The murderer used a pistol to finish off the victim after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ugh, what a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. So we got the murder weapon, the pistol, and the knife. A fruity knife.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
and 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Yeah, naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. You've seen the anime, but it hasn't completed the 3 games fully? Fully? Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense, because now would be the time to do so? This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this all the way through. Nope. If we plead justify self-defense, we will basically be confessing the murder. After the trial, Maya's life will be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ay, ay, ay. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Ah! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. She just whips and whips and whips and whips. Alrighty then. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Ooh. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. This girl crazy? I see, this court accepts it into evidence. Maya's costume, there's blood splatters all over it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. Why isn't anyone stopping her from whipping people? Because if anybody tries, they'll get whipped. You can't stop somebody from whipping you. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. Ooh, that's not good. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Ms. Von Kramer is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Why is Ms. Von Kramer suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Oh wait, there must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Ms. Von Kramer's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. I get it, poke a hole? There is one little thing wrong with it. Your Honor, actually there is something very wrong with this evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this evidence is here. How come no one noticed the simple hole right here? I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. It smells good, dog. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. There we go. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Yeah, there's a hole right here that no one noticed. Alright. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony that just now was a fluke, nothing more.
Well, how can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Hey, CB, welcome back. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he wasn't or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. Oh wait, I think I do! I do! No fighting back, are you sure? We found a bullet hole right here. Right there. That delicious bullet hole. So we give this a good old objection! You're enjoying this game so far? It reminds you of Danganronpa minus the executions and robot bears. I mean, Phoenix Wright did have the blue badger, which was a robotic badger, which was really creepy. Dick Gumshoe! Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right! It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Phoenix can read her like a book. Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot out by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right! Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all! No! Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new info we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Ow! Ah! Mommy! During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but they were too close. But because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. But please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Alrighty then, here we go. What transpired that day? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Oh, of course, Cash gets that Danganronpa. That bear. What's his name? Oh, Monokuma, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the curing channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Fixel drives everyone to despair. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the curing channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt really bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Ah! Sorry. She doesn't take jokes lightly anyway. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, has specifically brought it for that day. He doesn't go, oh, ba, ba, ba. I think it goes, oh, ba, 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 ba. I think it's more like, oh, ba, 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 ba. But a handgun? He got it off in the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Everybody brings guns! The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. You see, we care. The defendant picked up on the opening and then took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder.
Look at me with my brand new gun. Now do you understand? Von Krum's logic is perfect.
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. Wait, if you're closer, wouldn't it be easier to hit the person? Don't bring logic in here! The victim used the last of his strength to fight back. Let's see. Do you want the gun, everybody? Here's the gun. The victim took out his gun, he took a shot, and then ended it. But the thing is, the gun shot twice. Dang it, that was wrong. Dang it, the gun, it was wrong. It was so wrong. Took the gun, then ended it, though. Took the victim's gun and then ended it. What would work here? I'm gonna save. Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Then on the opening, took the victim's gun and then ended it. I mean, there was here about the folding screen, though. Stabbed the victim in the chest. Fight back. Victim took out the gun. Victim took a shot, but they were too close. But what would I use here, though? Took out his gun, he missed, and then she shot it, which makes it 2 shots. Okay. Ah, whoa! That wasn't me. I wasn't moving back like that. Point blank. Murder weapon. Clothes that she was wearing, though. Objection! Dang it, that did not work. Okay, this one's a tough one. The defendant picked up on the opening, take the gun, and ended it, but I feel like I'm supposed to... stab the victim in the chest. And then the victim was fighting. The victim took out his gun, took a shot, and because they were too close... Wait, too close? Because they were too close. Does the defense need help? I kinda need help a bit, yes.
I'm trying to figure out the game. I'm lost.
Try to pick up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and then ended it, which makes kinda makes sense. Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. But then the bullet... Wait. Dang it, I thought that was it. I thought the folding screen would work. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. I'm like really lost though. I'm supposed to present something, but... The victim took a shot. Think about it from the beginning. Think about it from the beginning. I'm trying to think. Stabbed in chest and shot at point blank. 2 shots. Murder weapon, a knife. And the clothes, which has blood splatters and a bullet. Took the victim's gun and then ended it. Ended it. Oh, this is actually pretty tough here. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the heck do I do? Maybe I'm not looking at it correctly. I'm trying to see myself though. Any ideas though? Think about it from the beginning. Wait, they did take a shot. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. He didn't really miss it. Hit the costume. Objection! Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on his costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Yup, there we go. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. It does not mean I'm a fool.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't really make sense. There is a fatal flaw in our argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yo!
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between number 4 rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. I think this would be time for the folding screen. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that, a folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant was not getting ready to strike but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order! This changes everything. Please take a look at the diagram of the diagram. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Which area would she be in? If she was not behind there, where else would she be, though? Oh, wait, if he was actually trying to shoot there... then that means she must be... Oh, no, not there. Like, up here. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. Yeah, he forgot to brush this morning. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think about... Yeah, I got in trouble for that. Of course. Whoops. I can't believe I made that mistake. Focus, where would she be at if she wasn't near the bullet? I tried near the bullet. I'm trying to think. Maybe she was hiding behind it. Here. Behind the folding screen. Ah! The victim and his attacker were fighting, were they not? Then what would the attacker be doing all the way back there? Besides which, if the attacker was behind the folding screen, then how could the victim even know where to shoot? It's obviously impossible. Yeah, I guess so. Mr. Wright. Nope, that was bad. Here. She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Phoenix Wright, you! I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Yes, everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing a strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Ugh. Oh, he oofed. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the back. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Uh-huh? How is it my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that third strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be a lot of hair. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. To be continued, everybody. To be continued. And with that, we are going to end today's stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm going to stop for now. If I feel like it, I may stream later. Maybe. So, keep a lookout for more info on another stream that might be happening tonight, if I feel like it. Feels like a nice Saturday. I want to go outside for a bit and enjoy the sunshine and burn up to a crisp. So until the next stream, everybody, I will catch you all later. See ya.